on these parts. I don't discriminate against nobody. Humana. What the fuck? Ralph
But yeah, I wouldn't be in a relationship with one.
Yeah.
I know, and someone, a white boy on my page got mad that I said that. Something about bringing on black men.
You're on live right now, just in case you want to offend any other white boys.
No, but he got mad, and I was just like, there's a difference between. It brought up a conversation about there's a difference between being racist and having personal preferences. And so that was my whole situation. Like, I'm not racist.
I'm not racist.
So listen, let me talk to you guys about the stream, YouTube. The show will go live in 4 minutes. This is why we ask you to hit the super chat button. There are a few pieces that we need in order to raise the quality for our YouTube live stream watchers. We need a device called the iRig 2, as well as a Tascam board, a small Tascam board that we can plug the iRig 2 into this device, into our iPad, and then into the board, and then into this board. You'll hear everything. It'll sound just like the radio. We don't have all of those devices. All right? So I'm asking that you guys be patient with us. We have an amazing guest tonight. The #1 numerologist in the world, Lloyd Strayhorn. Listen, I understand that everybody can't donate through Super Chat because everybody's, they saying, hey, Tiff. What up, Tiff?
Hey.
Mimi will be here as well. Everybody's YouTube page is probably not in good standing. You got to be in good standing to even see the little $sign at the bottom of the chat. If you don't see the $sign, you're going to have to donate in other ways. One of those ways is IamZoeWilliams.com. Another way is PayPal. My PayPal email address is ZoeWilliamsOrders@gmail.com. You can use PayPal. But you guys gotta donate. Those who are in good standing, we need those donations. That's why I said if 25 people donated $25, we could get all of that. Super Chat is how you donate through YouTube. All right? That's how you donate through YouTube. You're on the chat. There's a happy face. Yes, I know. There's a happy face down here, and then there's a $sign. If you see the $sign, you can donate. And I need you guys to donate early and often. If you appreciate the content we produce, please show your appreciation. Like I said, multiple ways to donate. You just don't have it yet. What? Beat somebody's ass. So basically, this live stream is finally go out in 3, 2. Shut your bitch ass! No.
Well, I say I don't think that all those instructions are for desktop access.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of iPhone. Yeah, it's a lot of phone users out here, and I get it. We about to go live. We got 60 seconds, or how many seconds?
6, 5,
4, 3, 2. Let's go live. Oh, hell no. You might as well walk over
Become yourself. Infidelity. You marry a bad person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is going to be
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay the child.
Daddy. How does he maintain his homosexuality? Why can't you open up, brother?
Spider-Man grew on the inside. They don't show their weakness.
That's a board.
How do you recommend what's so well?
Zoe Williams. Voice of reason.
They want to donate.
God damn, Mimi!
Thanks, Mimi. We're looking out, Mimi.
What the fuck is going on? On the ghetto. Daisy Duke side of the game.
my God. Right.
It's a beautiful thing to do.
Damn, them Dukes, them Dukes.
Man.
And I am a Duke.
Right.
And she is that's her last name. She's a Duke. Good googly moogly.
Oh my.
Mimi walked in here on flames, my
I
nigga.
lost all composure. I was
Who
like,
does
oh,
that?
let's go.
Not who does that.
Jeez.
Wow.
All right, Mimi. Hey, really quickly, let me check in. Is that my special guest? Caller, you're on the line right now. Is this my special guest? Ronan, hold tight, man. Hold on.
Like, what up,
That's my
Mimi?
brother. Hold tight, Ronan. Hold on.
Ronan already calling.
Somebody's singing the song, never meaning no harm. They singing the Dukes Hazzard song. Wow. Man, oh man, is Chevitz. We're waiting for our special guest to call in right now. I'm about to text him one more time. We are on live. Bam. All right. So before I even get to who the special guest is and all of this, like I was saying earlier today, I need all my YouTubers who are on YouTube right now to move in mass. This is how we get all of our equipment. We need you guys to hit that little $ at the bottom of the chat. It's a $. It's called Super Chat on YouTube for YouTubers who watch the show. I'm asking for 30 people to drop $30. I think we can get that. Who is that? Is that somebody else?
It says Martin the third.
That's Ronan Martin. Can y'all do that for me right now? We're trying to get some equipment. So are you... People be complaining. Fire your engineer. Your engineer ain't shit. He didn't graduate. I be getting the gang it. Listen, Phil, they be coming for you.
That's right.
They be like, who is the engineer? This shit is terrible to be free. I've had better free shit than this, niggers.
Right.
I be like, what? It's free. Why y'all do us like that?
Right.
So let me just do this really quickly. You're listening to the voice of reason, Zoe Williams. And as is commonplace, you do know I like to promote a few things. Man, the Black Power Awards. Thank you, Victor. Victor just dropped $20.
What up, Victor?
What's up?
Victor Thomas. Oh, Victor Thomas just dropped $30. He did 2 separate donations. I got you, Victor.
Right, the 20 came and then Mimi walked.
I see you. Man, Mimi walked in here and shut this entire... God damn. Fuck. Okay, cool. Let me breathe. Okay. The Black Power Awards. Zoe Williams will be there. I'm thinking I'm gonna wear a all red tailored suit. Just, I think I want to flame out. Just come in like, just sun rays on niggas real quick. Tailored red. Should I do red and gray?
Hey now. Yeah.
Yeah. Felicia McCrae, $20. Thank you. I should do that. Official 3PS just dropped $2. I'm with you, man. Every little bit counts. Shit, every little bit counts, goddammit. So, I'm going to be at the Black Power Awards. I'm co-hosting an after party with Sonny Patterson, who I think just got a television show for some spoken word stuff.
Oh, that's
She's dope.
Wow, hello.
She's dope. She's dope. I looked her up. She's ridiculous. Super talented. Her and I are doing an after party that Saturday, I believe the 18th. I'm also doing a participatory thing. Whenever you're doing relationships, it's participatory. I don't believe that there's such thing as a relationship expert.
right.
Right.
Because no one is an expert of your experience.
Right.
I really believe that. So, again, I'm doing that. That shit's going to be super dope. I want everybody to come down. If you're in Atlanta, come kick it with your brother at the Black Power Awards. Go to www.blackpowerawards.com. Get a ticket. Come to my relationship roundtable. Come to the after party. Come to the awards. Anybody who know me, who respect what I do, hey, I'm going to holler at you. You holler at me, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to show you love. Let's go down there and do it. What else? Oh, total package energy. I'm going to be doing a lot of driving this weekend.
Right, Ontario.
Okay.
You under dig?
Oh, me too.
That
though.
part.
Yeah.
It's about to be crazy.
Yes, you already know.
You already know. Last year,
Of the monkey.
official 3PS just dropped $20. He said that $2 wasn't enough. I'm going to give you 22.
Oh, shoot.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. But I got to use this total package energy, man, because it keeps me going. I be drinking it. It keeps me. He just dropped $32.
Peer pressure.
I see you.
Peer
Official
pressure.
3PS. I see
Hey,
you.
I'm glad he liked that attention.
He
Shoot.
dropped $32.
Hey.
Hey, that's what's up.
Hey.
Listen, man. Yeah. Like I said, man, when we move in mass, we move mountains.
Right.
Right.
When we move as individual, we move stones.
Right.
Let's move together. That's all I'm saying. So, total package energy. As a matter of fact, where's my backpack? I got a bottle in there somewhere. The motherfucker empty though.
Because you're drinking.
Listen,
Right. It's bomb.
listen. This shit is ridiculous. I don't know if you shit. Would you guys be willing to try some of this?
I would love to.
We had this conversation like last week, and I'm like,
I
where's my
got.
sample at, though?
Listen, I
I
got.
would love to.
Yeah.
I got 8 cases of this bitch
Oh, okay.
in the car.
Okay, well, let me sample.
Let me get one.
Y'all, listen. Do you guys ever use energy drinks?
I usually don't. No, because they make me jittery, and it's not good.
Sometimes.
This promises to not make you jittery,
Hello.
but I'm telling you, I was up last night watching. What's that movie with the little raccoon?
What?
The little raccoon that be killing people, and it's a Marvel movie.
Oh.
Guardian
Guardian of the Galaxy
Yeah.
Part 2. I was up at 3 in the morning. I ordered that movie on iTunes. It was just up
Watching the raccoon.
at 3 in the morning watching the raccoon.
Oh, shoot.
I was like, I don't know if that's a selling point or not, but okay.
What I'm saying is, I had one of these
I couldn't sleep.
and couldn't go to sleep.
Right.
So I always tell people, don't drink this.
Before bed.
You under dig?
Okay.
Or you ain't going to bed.
Right.
It's really that simple. You're not going to sleep. And really, for someone like, say, Tiffany, who works out a lot,
Yes.
this is what it's for.
Oh, yay.
It's for athletes, right? The dude who developed it is a trainer. He trains all of the NBA guys, all of the great
His
ones,
website is true. I checked it out.
right? He showed me this shit, and I've been on it ever since. Total package energy. Get that. Rock with that. What else do I need to promote? Do I have a copy of my book? Hand me that shit right now. This year I am. The Relationship Dismount. How to Stick the Landing when Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Let me just tell you something real quick about this book in my hand. I have only 2 boxes of this book
Oh,
left.
no. I need to order something. Dang it. I've been meaning to gift them to people. Hold
Now,
on.
what's crazy about that
I
is
need to buy a few.
Right.
when I go to Ontario, I know a box is going to be gone per box.
Oh, no. I need to
Oh,
get it together
wow.
Friday. I got to
Oh,
order Friday.
yeah.
And listen, I re-upped on this a couple of times, but I said I'm not going to re-up for a 3rd time.
Yeah, you were like, this is the last edition.
So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to go through Create Space and let Amazon take over.
Yeah.
I might do the Create Space situation and let Amazon take over. I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to print up any more books. Because I'm that type, Gemini. I move on.
True.
Right.
A lot of people are telling me like, don't do it. Too many legs on this book. This
Well,
book
it's
is.
gonna force people to read, get the new book.
But well, people funny style. Like, I created a tool, the relationship dismount.
Yes.
I believe that it's a useful tool,
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
and you can't force people to read.
No, you can't.
You can't force people to be interested.
No.
And who's going to become like a millionaire off of a book, really? It's rare.
It is rare.
I mean, not everybody is J.K. Rowling.
Right.
Not everybody's going to write Harry fucking Potter.
Right.
So, okay, cool. Maybe this ain't for you.
Right.
Well, I will give the disclaimer. I truly believe that this is probably like the stepping stone book to the next book. So I don't think you're going to get the next book, like, even at all, if you don't read the first one. It'd be like trying to watch The Matrix 2 without watching The Matrix 1. You'd be like, what?
I will say,
So.
this next one,
Right.
the holographic relationship, I had an editing session yesterday. And the reason why the editing process is taking so long, both in the writing and in the editing, is because I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying, with women. Women get caught up in my work.
Right.
Yes.
They make the shit personal.
Truth.
So, the sister who is working with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sister who is working with me, older sister, I don't know, I think she's in her 70s.
The person who's editing the book is 70?
No,
Wait,
no,
what?
no. The sister I'm talking about right now, she's the transcriber.
Oh,
Okay.
got it. Okay.
So I tell her what the topics are. She develops questions. She does research, and then she calls me at 6 in the morning,
Yay.
and then she asks me.
Yes, great process. That sounds good.
Then, but in that process, when I answer some shit, she'll be like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on."
It
Wait.
just makes 25 more questions.
Now, you know, this reminds me of the summer of 72
Oh, shoot.
when I first got divorced. You know, she goes into her thing, right? And, you know, she's like, man, you're never too old to get clarity.
Right.
You're never too old to be inspired. She's like, oh my
Right.
God, this is going to be amazing. So she gets caught up
Right.
in the process. Then, once we get the transcribed piece, I give it over to one of the editors, a sister out of Oakland. She get caught up.
Right.
She reading it, and we're, you know, shaping it. She be like, what? What are you? Yesterday, she was like, where are you taking us, Zoe? We can't come back from this. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
So the holographic relationship is really not a game. So, like I said, maybe it's not for our people.
I mean.
Maybe
right.
our people's on some other shit right now.
Right.
I guarantee you, if this book comes out and gets the right marketing and promotion and visibility, white folk gonna be on it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I promise you, they gonna be like, this nigga here. You know how they do?
Right.
Right. Like, they're always trying to seek some, they want the enlightenment and the extra.
Right.
They're like, oh, we got money already and power. What's this other stuff?
right.
Yeah. Just
Right.
Right.
Act like it was their idea. Some other person. You feel me? Not
Right.
me.
Alan Cooper said it's postmenopausal moisture. If you don't,
Not post.
I'm
You
sick.
know what?
You know what? Yes, somebody just hit me. Yeah. Somebody's. I'm not going to a party. Sorry. That's not gonna happen. Can you imagine me at a party? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Even when I was young, like even when I was a young dude, when I was an A&R, when I was rapping, do you know I fell asleep in a club before?
I believe it.
It's not my element.
Well, you're right. It's probably just not stimulating enough for you.
Right.
Well, I can't talk to nobody.
Right.
Right.
It's loud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get too close to motherfuckers.
Right.
It'd be sweaty and
It's
disgusting.
just, it's not my vibe. It's not like it.
True.
They want to rub the Billy Club.
Ugh.
They do want to rub up on that Billy. You understand?
It's amazing.
Be like, girl, make a citizen's arrest.
Oh, shoot.
What?
You know, back that thing up against the wall.
Man, that part. You need to post up? Okay, post up, brother. Whatever.
Nah, it's really not my element. So I don't like the club. It's just not my vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what it's for. Oh, it's a birthday party. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Celebrate your shit on the, outside on the corner, or I'll celebrate your shit tomorrow. But it's not my birthday. I don't give a fuck.
Right. I'm not coming.
I don't fuck with frivolous shit. I try not to.
Mm-hmm.
Your frivolity really bothers me.
That part.
But like I'm saying, the way to order the holographic relationship. Go to my website, click books, go to holographic relationship. You'll see the relationship dismount, and you'll see the holographic relationship. And buy one and pre-order the other.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Buy one, pre-order the other. Now let me say this about my pre-orders for the holographic relationship. We're at 96 pre-orders.
Ooh, hey.
That's good.
Not to me. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
On my YouTube page, we got 30,000 subscribers.
True story. Come on.
Right.
On my Twitter account, we got 30,000 subscribers on Twitter.
Right.
Facebook is 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
IG is 10,000.
We had 85,000.
Come on now.
Right. We only got 96 books sold. Come
So,
on, people.
you see what I mean? So buy one, pre-order the other. That's what I say. So it's cool. While we're waiting for, somebody said pre-order. God damn it, that's right, Paul.
That'd be funny if Paul did pre-order yet. No. Come on, Paul.
Paul's like, I didn't do shit. Okay, let me, he's just texting me right now. Zoe, try calling in, phone just keeps ringing. Do you have another phone? I'm telling him I'm going to call. You know how to call? Or did you forget how to call?
Right.
I'm going to call you, Lloyd.
Oh, that's my daddy name.
Your daddy named Lloyd? You got a real ass daddy.
Right.
That's one of them. Get your ass in the kitchen.
Lloyd.
Help your mama. That's one of them names. Get your ass in there now.
Right.
Do we got butter? Don't listen to me. All right, look. I'm going to give you this number right now. Don't fall off. This is how you win the trust of your on-air personality. This is how you win my trust right now. Did I tell y'all who's coming on the show right now?
No.
Master numerologist Lloyd Strayhorn.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely the best in the world.
I'm excited.
Listen, we got him. I can't get 25 people to donate $30 right now. 30 for 30. 30 people donate $30 right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. Lloyd. Oh, he's ringing. Yeah, that's cool. You can let it ring. You can let that ring out.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello? Do we have him? Did you hang up on Lloyd? It was ringing. Oh, shit.
Wrong number.
Did you dial the right number? Okay, let's try it again.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, not confidently.
I'm going to show you again.
It's his insecurity.
You want to use my glasses, man? Because he's right here. He's like, great, call me.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
Yeah, you playing games. Ain't no math in sociology, Bill.
Just story.
All right, let me know when we get him, okay? Listen, this dude right here is world renowned.
Oh, hey.
All right, Lloyd Strayhorn. He has a book called Numbers and You. When I tell you this dude is cold-blooded, y'all gonna be scared. And I'm just gonna let him loose on y'all. You know I don't care. You know I don't give a damn.
Oh, I need it today. Bring it on, bro.
Do we have him?
Yeah, bring it.
Lloyd, are you there? Yeah, there go the homeboy Lloyd. Man, it's been too long. And look, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Lloyd? You got through at 5:23 p.m. 5:23 is my birthday, man.
That's right. Hey, now.
Wow.
Was with another, I think she was a numerologist as well. Yes, McCants. Man, but bruh, we were on the foxhole. Oh man, when I tell you that show was amazing, we got so many callers calling in.
Really?
They were picking Lloyd. My birthday is, and my wife's birthday is. And Lloyd was picking them off like he was in a vineyard somewhere picking grapes. This is your situation, and this is why you're this way, and this is... I was like, God damn! And...
Hello.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got two ladies in here, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Hey.
Hey,
That's you.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that's personal right now. Look, when I broke up with my ex about 6 years ago, almost 7, I called Lloyd. And Lloyd read the numbers. He was like, it's just time for a change. That's what the numbers say. It's time for a change. I said, God damn. Because I asked him, I said, are we going to make it back? He said, bruh. He said, the numbers just say it's time for a change. He said, I can't say nothing above and beyond that, but the numbers say it's time for a change. And boy, was he right. So listen, Lloyd, let me introduce you to the two young ladies I have in studio. Number 1 is Tiffany.
Hi, Lloyd. Hi.
Tiffany, and then next to Tiffany is Mimi.
Hello, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you today?
So Lloyd,
Next, Tiffany, what's month and day?
May 22nd. May 22nd. Yes.
March 4th.
Since that Tiffany is born on the 22nd, 2 plus 2 is 4, and you, Mimi, happen to be born on the 4th day of the month. So both of y'all are number 4s. Today happens to be the 13th, and 1 plus 3 is 4. People would say, well, that's a coincidence, but if they knew what I knew, there's really nothing that's a coincidence. It just appears that way. And so it tells me both of you, although under different signs respectively, are similar. In the sense you'll both like to be different. You'll both like to think outside the box. If everybody's doing it one way, darn it, you two ain't gonna do it another way. It tells me wherever you ladies work that is in the company's rules, and you two, Tiffany and Mimi, got your own set of rules, thank you. They work better than theirs.
yeah.
And because of your visionary aptitude and qualities and disposition, people either be jealous of you, envious, or insecure, and you guys can never figure it out, or you ladies, I should say.
Right.
Okay? But the cycles that everybody is going through is different. With you, Tiffany, it indicates you're about to enter a relationship cycle, and you got to be careful of getting pregnant around late March, April, and late May, June. Okay? Not that it's any of my business, okay? But that's the kind of cycle you're heading into. You're heading into a relationship cycle. So I know before the same time next month, by late September, October, you are going to actually be changing things around the house, changes at the workplace, and even changes in relationships.
All of that.
As for you, Mimi, this year you did a lot of growing up. Okay? You dealt with your past, reconnected with your past. There was news around you of people either getting married, pregnant, divorced, separated, family reunions, things of that nature. This year, your hallmark has been about achievement and recognition and taking things to the next level. And for next year, you are ready to close the book. So anybody who's been straddling the fence, your attitude is, you know what, I don't need this, I don't need you. Whoever's been straddling the fence, your attitude is, you know what, I don't think I need you either. So somebody better get with the program if they want to stay with the sister, Tiffany.
Wow.
Or Mimi, I should say, this would be addressed to Mimi.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, he's there. He's there. What'd you say?
Be their own best company. In other words, when they're out and about, they know how to mix and mingle. But when they get home and close that door, I just can't come by knocking on the door because I ain't got jack to do it. Figure, well, let me go with Tiffany, let me hang out with Mimi. You know, no. I say they're friendly up to a point, but they got a private side to them as well, if that makes sense.
Wow. Wow. They in here, mouth on the ground. I told him, I said, man, he the coldest in the game. Can't nobody touch him.
Whoa. He hit that on point.
Yes.
All right, let me ask about my son.
Ooh, go ahead, Nick.
I always got to check in on my son. His name is New. His birthday is December 10th, 96.
Father of is a natural born leader. It isn't something he has to acquire. It isn't something he has to train himself for. He has it naturally, intuitively, and instinctively. His birthday indicates he will be, when you listen to him as he evolves what he wants to be, he might want to go into the medical field, the legal field, the scientific field by being a lawyer, doctor, or scientist, entrepreneur. He does not take orders well at all.
No.
Okay?
He
He does not.
No.
God bless his soul.
He doesn't.
His birthday suggests also he's strong-willed, refreshingly honest. Okay? So what you see is what you get. His birthday does suggest those sensitivities with the eyes. So this may explain why on bright sunny days, if you two guys are out, his eyes may squint a lot until he put on some shade where he look like Ray Charles and Michael Jackson. Okay?
Yeah.
But everything about him indicates leadership. That's for sure. Every single thing about him. There's not a wimpy bone in his body. And he's going to be blessed not to look his age. And he's also going to be blessed to attract women from different cultures.
Oh, yeah.
Your son is international, so.
Yeah.
He, yes, he could be, from African American descent, but metaphysically, the whole world is his universe.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how I see your young man.
Yeah.
Right,
We
yeah.
out here. Hey, and let me tell you, a lot of my psychic medium friends say he's going to make it to the NBA. He's a very talented basketball player. And, yeah, well,
Oh, wow.
There you go.
That's right.
there it is.
Oh.
All right now. Oh.
You about, the board look a little fuzzy or something like that, just have the eyes checked out.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna call his ass tonight and tell him set up a doctor's appointment, get some contacts, cause you got to see the basket, my brother.
Right.
On the board, okay? That's
Yeah.
definitely in the order.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in,
Right.
The world's greatest. I'm not ashamed to say it. Lloyd, let me say it. The world's greatest master numerologist is in the building. You want to know if you're really compatible with your mate? You want to know what their birth date is and your birth date is and how that locks in? Man, we got master numerologist Lloyd Strayhorn on the phone right now. If you want to participate, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. Dash Radio, the voice of reason. Zoe Williams in the building with Tiffany and Mimi. It's going down in the town. Somebody on YouTube right now is yelling, "Answer my call."
Now.
Lloyd, really quickly, Lloyd, tell the people about your book, where they can buy your book, and your website.
Okay, first of all, numerology. I am one that deals in the art and practice and deep concentration of astrology, but primarily numerology. They are kissing cousins. One is going with the other. It's like which came first, the chicken or the egg. Numerology came first, and astrology. Because numbers had to be here in order to do something related to astrology, because astrology needs your numbers by way of the month you were born, the day, and the year you were born, okay? So those things are very, very important. Not only that, though, since I saw you last, I wrote some book, so I gotta get a book to you. So later on, you gotta give me a mailing address so I can send you a book, okay?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So that's the only little thing to be mindful of. And both of you, Tiffany and Mimi, also attract on an unusual relationship. So I know when I first started courting, your mother may have said, not the way I'm saying, but girl, where you find in it? Or your girlfriend said, girl, what's that about? You know how you women have your own little private talk, okay? So you'll always attract some weird or odd or loose relationships. That I can tell you.
Hey, Lloyd, you are peeling the onion. It smells like onions in here right now.
Right.
It smells
all the
like
truth.
you making spaghetti. It's
Right.
oniony up in here.
Marinating.
Ooh.
Damn, I feel a little left out.
Right. Go ahead, Zoe.
Jeez. All right, I just got.
Ooh.
Person. He's an air sign with an air number, which means he always uses his reasoning powers and reasoning aptitude to do his problem solving. This is why he could be in bed the night before a big engagement, trying to go to sleep, but his mind is going whizzing about, he's got to do this, he's got to do that, he's got to put this in place, he's got to call his boy, make sure this is set up, make sure that's set up. And by the time he finally goes to sleep, it's time for him to get up and get started on the event. Okay? That's how he does that. The soul is the kind of person, ladies, if one of you is dating him, the secret of holding on to Zoe is to let him go. Don't be clocking his brother all the time. Now, what might be cute for him at first is when you all started dating Zoe, right? And you say, oh, fool, you know, where you going? You might say, oh, man, that's that nice. You know, she showed me that love. She showed me that concern. But doing that every single morning when he gets up will quickly work his nerves. So the secret of holding on to Zoe is to let him go. And as number 6 says, don't like repeating yourself too many times. You cannot be slow, dull, and please don't be bored. And you got to keep it moving.
True.
That's how he works. He works well under pressure. If he works in a hospital, I'd have him on my emergency team to handle crisis. He does very well under stress. He is multifaceted, multi-talented, multidimensional. He would do well in business, science, commerce, communication, import, export, the stock exchange, the literary field, the travel industry. So he's a man that wears many hats, okay? So when people see Joe, there is much more to him if they were to go down the rabbit hole of life, really get into what it's about. This particular year for him, things have been up in the air. Things have been moving slowly, especially about relationships. So although people may have approached him about bonding together to go into a cooperative situation, like, yeah, let's partner up with this and let's go in and do that and all that stuff. But now he's about to enter his good love cycle. for 2018, where everything is going to begin to open up, everything is going to be expanding, and it's also referred to as the prosperity cycle.
Yes,
So I
I
would
just
say
said that
the
like 2
same
days
time
ago.
next year, though, that your bank account should be fat. Okay?
Go ahead.
That's all I'm
Right
saying.
now.
Yeah, somebody buy me a pack of now laters. I'll get you back.
That part.
You're going to be doing a lot of flirting, but actually people are going to be more flirting with you than you with them. And especially people from different cultures. Because the society you're in governs foreign nerds, foreign countries, foreign languages. So yes, you can be red, black, and green. You can be Black Lives Matter. It makes no, never mind. But you will see that women from other ethnicities will all of a sudden find you engaging, attractive, or endearing. Call it whatever you want. Okay? So it doesn't mean you be great in the sisterhood. That has nothing to do with it. It's just that the energy you're passing through is international. Regions of the world find you a very interesting person to get to know and be with.
Hey, I love it.
Yes.
Good looking on that. Hey.
Wow.
No, because you know what's crazy about what he's saying? I got a friend of mine, my homeboy. He's a couple years behind me. We went to high school together. He reached out to me about a month ago and was like, if you had whatever amount of money you envision to make your dream happen, how much money would that be?
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, yeah, man, like 20 million. I'll be able to do this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, right.
No, you got to speak it into existence.
Right. But he was like, well, listen, I want you to really think about that and come back to me with
a friend.
That's what he told me.
Yes.
And so I went a business plan.
Yes.
And he was like, a professional one, a serious one. And he said, if it's serious, my uncle goes, hey, I got this lady who can do a business plan for you, boy. It's going to cost you, though. So I put the business plan together. I put a team together. I put the whole concept together. I ain't going to tell you how much money. We're going to fund this thing.
All right.
Well, hey.
Praise the Lord.
So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I try not to think about it.
Right.
But you're going to enter the cycle of prosperity. Prosperity means you make your buku money, buddy. Okay? When you are prosperous. Okay? Can you look at that definition? Yeah, it is.
I'm about to be paid, dog.
remember your
In a national vibe on me right now. Where the Tibetan babes? Holla at me, bro. Listen,
Yes.
Lloyd, I want to ask you really quickly, man. Like, what's the difference between Pythagoras? Whenever Pythagoras shows up, I know there's a thief in the house. Can you tell me about the origins of numerology?
Origins of numerology goes back way, because when Alexander the Great in 356 BC was going through Chaldea, they informed him then, in that time, that the knowledge of astrology and numerology was hundreds of thousands of years old. So nobody really knows it. Use the same steps to get it. That in and of itself is considered the scientific method. When I first initially got theory, that's the one that goes from 1 to 9. And Pythagoras is considered not only the father of geometry, he's considered the father of numerology. However, I respectfully question that, because if you were to read about the history and the education of Pythagoras and where he learned, he went into Kemet or Egypt to learn. If therefore one asks the next logical question, well, on what continent is Egypt, the only conclusion, brother, is Africa. So, if you go, so that is called modern numerology that goes from 1 to 9. In modern numerology, or Pythagorean numerology, as they named it after him, it says you take your name originally given at birth. So if you got 5 names on your birth certificate, if I'm reading you, that's what I'm supposed to do. But Tiffany and Mimi and Yuzo and Will are all grown adults now. And so we know what name we wish to be addressed by when we introduce ourselves. That's where the Chaldean system comes in. That's the 1 to 8 method. It comes from Chaldea, and in fact, that's part along the River Nile, where the bricks were built. The bricks were used to build the pyramids. And in fact, when I went to Egypt, and I went during Ramadan, I said, Assalamu alaikum, Islam, whatever the case is. They kept touching my skin saying Chaldean. Okay? So that is a part of it. You see my little 2-year-old is very much engaged in this interview.
Oh no,
Sorry about that.
hey.
But, I mean,
She's fine, bro. She's fine. She's like your background music. Keep going.
so the Chaldean, which is called the mystic numerology, is the one that goes from 1 to 8. That's much older. So when I do radio shows now, when a person calls me for a consultation and they're spending their hard-earned money and their valuable time with me, I go by the original system. Now, when I'm teaching in a college, I do have an online course called LearnFromLloyd.com. I got 10 courses. Each course is only $9.95. Okay, no trick question, just $9.95. Lesson 1, $9.95. Lesson 2, just pick them up. And but I use the Pythagorean because the Pythagorean is much more easy for people for beginners. Then when I see that a person's getting more serious, then I take them to the next level, which is the Chaldean. The Chaldean is older. They're both active. You know, it's like you get in a BMW or you get in a Volkswagen, it's still going to take you to your destination. It's just the style of how it's going to take you. It'll still get you to your point of destination.
Okay. All right. I love it. I love it. What was the significance of the number 9 to the Chaldeans?
Such reference, they didn't even include it. However, if the name added to a 9, then do that. But they only went from 1 to 8 because 9 represents endings. 9 represents dreams come true. 9, when you add it to a number, will give you the root number. In other words, 9 plus 5 is 14. But if you take 14, excuse me, darling, 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay? So 9 has one of those magical qualities about it. You can't go any higher than 9. Well, person say, what about 10? Well, 1 plus 0 is back to 1. What about 11? 1 plus 1 is back to 2. So no matter how you do it, you know, the numbers don't go higher than 9, but the Chaldeans held the 9 in reverence, and therefore did not include the number 9 in their equation. But if the name should add up to a number 9, then so be it.
Got it. This is, man, it's a lot of sciences that we don't know about that a lot of wealthy people use.
And not only that, heads of state, persons like Hitler used astrology, Napoleon has used astrology, Ronald Reagan has used astrology, J.P. Morgan, born on April the 17th, in his day in the early 1900s, when they found out, the media or the press at that time found out he was using astrology, and they asked him, is it true astrology makes millionaires? His exact quote is, no, it makes billionaires.
Wow.
And in fact, J.P. Morgan used the famous astrologer of her time, Evangeline Adams, an Aquarius, to not go on the Titanic that sunk. But here's the irony. He owned the Titanic.
Wow.
So sweet for him. But Evangeline Adams pulled his quote that Mercury was retrograde. You know, those kind of things. A lot of myths on there because they said, well, he was in France. And see, what people don't know is the Titanic 1912, which happens to have been the day of J.P. Morgan's birthday. So, you mean I own this ship? I ain't going to be on there for my birthday? So, to me, something had to happen. But here's the thing. Although the Titanic went down in April of 1912, less than a year later, on March the 31st of 2013, J.P. Morgan died exactly 17 days before his birthday. It's almost as if fate would not deny from the Titanic.
Wow. Crazy.
professional reading from a professional astrologer or numerologist or whatever the case is. And that way, because everybody is different. This is why all Aries aren't the same, all Pisces aren't the same, all Geminis aren't the same, or whatever the case is, because there are nuances. And those nuances are determined by the date of birth, what time you were born, where you were born. Here on the East Coast, it's like 9 o'clock. On the West Coast, you know, it's 6 o'clock. You know, in China, they're 13 hours ahead of us. In Hawaii, they're 5 hours behind us. This is why astrologers need to know your time of birth.
Wow. Hey, so let's do it this way. Callers, it's compatibility time. You want to know if it's going to work? You want to know what the potential of it working is? That's Netta J on YouTube. I got you, boo thang. All Geminis aren't the same. She said, yes, all Geminis are not the same. And it's true. Now, 323-230-4610. We're going to go to the phone lines right now. Master numerologist in the building, Lloyd Strayhorn, Tiff Ram, and Mimi Dukes. It's about to go down in the town. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. Turn your whole life down. Your life is loud. Turn it down. Here.
12/9/81. It's 12 what again? December what?
9.
9. Oh, December 9th?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you? And what's your name, by the way, so I can address you properly, if you don't mind? Aubrey. Aubrey, okay. Aubrey, you were born December the 9th, so not only are you a Sagittarius, but as an astro numerologist, you now become a Sagittarius 9 person. That means you are a fire sign with a fire number, and that means you do things with passion, with conviction, with get up and go. So you can have brothers talk smack all day, but if they can't back it up with some action, what more are we talking about? Okay? And relationship-wise, since we're talking about compatibility, attracting a man, a male has never been your problem. Your child has been attracting a man that is not afraid. So you got to check the brother, but you ain't no wimp, bro. Okay, trust me on this one. You know you have a good opinion of yourself. You like to lead. You're refreshingly honest. You like to be the master of your fate, the captain of your ship, control your own destiny. That's how you roll. And this year, though, there have been restraints and limitations put on you. So they made it better. For example, if not you, somebody close to you, it could have been a time where you really had to toe the line. But you, and in fact, the younger men are going to be on you. The opposite sex is going to be sweating your sister, and yet you're going to want your freedom and your space. So you got a lot to look forward to. You got a lot to look forward to. And by the way, your name suggests, or you always attract many.
Laughing. You must have touched on something that's true. You got her laughing.
Man, he is on fire right now.
Because here's what I try to do with people. We've never met, don't know each other, so I don't owe you, you don't owe me. Strictly objective. You want to feel good about yourself, or just walk past your local police precinct, okay? You know? And you don't get sick, Aubrey. If anything, you get injured, nicked, cut, burns, bruises, breaks, spin the business. Just rarely go to the hospital unless you injure yourself or something like that. Rarely. And this year, coming in 2010, and I'm saying 2019 like you did in 2010, that's...
Oh, my brother, thank you so much. You're awesome. When you said February, May, and September, I injured my back in those months. Exactly.
It's caution. So for those in the sound of this show, please call me, schedule an appointment for yourself. Everybody got their season. And because it'll make a difference. All of us have our season. If animals can migrate and we're made in God's image, you mean we don't have a season? Are you serious or not? So when people say they were in the wrong place at the wrong time, my goal, my objective is always to put you in the right place at the right time in perfect harmony.
Fallen. Thank you. There it is. Lloyd Strayhorn with this brother. He is the number one. He sold.
Most people always remember, oh man, it was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But very rarely do people say, how can I learn to be in the right
Yes.
journey? All of us. We have a time we enter, and we definitely have a time we get out. So really, from the womb to the tomb, you are a number.
Wow. Wow. Hey,
From the womb to the
Lloyd, I have a friend, psychics and numerologists and astronumerologists in the building. That's the only time he show up.
It's true.
And then he shows up with gifts. He said, "Oh, you like seltzer water? Let me get you a little seltzer water." His name is Chris.
Hey, brother.
What? Let me tell you Chris's birthday. Your birthday is 11/6, right?
70, yes.
70. 11/6/70. That's Chris. Put him on the speakers.
This is what is called Mr. Personality. He's either a great looking guy or got a great appearance from women's point of view, physique or whatever the case is. He was probably athletic in school. He's got a good sense of judgment, a good sense of character, a good sense of right and wrong. But his only challenge in personal relationships, women will say he has control issues. And that's where his challenge comes in. This year, he's closing the books on a lot of situations. Back in February, he went through some drama. His birthday month is the last drama he will go through before he ends this year. And if he understands that, he needs to focus on his better days. By the way, Chris, your key numbers are the 6, 9, and 3. That means your best numbers are 6, 9, and 3, which means your best days are Fridays and Thursdays and Tuesdays. Although the calendar say Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, you got to think backwards of Friday first, then Thursday, then Tuesday. Your birthday suggests you were probably very athletic in school, Chris, whether gymnastics or ball or some athleticism. That's your strength. Also, you would do well in areas connected with banking, business, and real estate. You would do well in the arts from a musician or artist or painter or singer or musician or sculpturist or whatever, or photographer. And then you would do well in the social world from teaching, counseling, social working, human resource, community activism, things like that. But you always try to be a man of fairness. The only challenge you have from the women that are close to you is they will describe to their girlfriends that sometimes you demand more of them than they're willing to deliver. Thus, control issues.
Hey, Lloyd, you're 100% right about this nigga. He's always trying to control everything. No, I'm just-
Thank you, brother. I like red.
Man, there it is. Somebody said Chris is Zoe security.
What?
He's flabbergasted.
Yeah, we did.
He's not on the microphone, but he's flabbergasted. He's sitting with his hand in the cookie jar. Look, you know, you walk in, Lloyd Unleashed.
Hey.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Lloyd Unleashed. Really quickly, Lloyd. My daughter, also Sag, senior in high school, December 17th. Her brother's December 10th. She's December 17th.
Wow.
Leaders and executives.
Yeah, it's true.
They would also make great lawyers, too.
You and the
But it's the one on the 17th that's going to make the money.
I know!
Hey, girl.
She knows how to spend money. She knows the value of something.
Yes.
She don't care how much they offer it for. She's going to find it cheaper somewhere. Trust me on this, okay? And she's always exhibited a lot of maturity and stability for her sign, because Sagittarius is the sign of entertainment. You know that, right?
Yes.
All the famous comics seem to come out of the sign of Sagittarius, from Flip Wilson to Richard Pryor,
Jamie Foxx,
Red Fox, to Rodney Dangerfield,
Jamie,
Dave Pennison, and the sister that was so comedic in Girls Trip,
Tiffany Haddish.
Harding, whatever her name is, she's a Sagittarius.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I ain't pulling out in March.
I mean,
promise.
clearly you got 3 kids to prove it. Jesus.
Right.
My youngest is November 24th. When I tell you he's the comedian.
That's the personality tip.
Yep.
This young man was found, he was born in LIB here in New York. He gets on a bicycle, gets on a horse, born on the 24th, tends to trip very easily for whatever reason. That's why I call it the trip number. Dads built horses, bicycles, motor scooters, this, that, and the other. Very, very well. And December 12th, your daughter, December 17th, your daughter?
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you right now, my youngest is the milk chocolate already. The women are already like, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus.
I was like,
Well, he's 15, will be 16 this year.
Yeah.
My boy.
All right.
Yeah. Ain't a slouch in the bunch.
That's right.
That's my boy, and I'm telling you now.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
And to Mimi and all the women listening to the sound of our voices, you women are great. We men ain't gonna get up in no stir, right, Joe? We gonna talk to.
Yes, yes, they can have the stirrups. So listen, let's go to a couple of callers. I really want to hear from, some couples. The phone lines are open. The number to dial is 323-230-4610 if you want to speak to Master Astro Numerologist Lloyd Strayhorn. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name?
Okay? And the sense that there are women who actually will love you for who you are, good, bad, or indifferent. And then you will have women, if they can't have their way with you, can nobody.
Ooh.
And in fact, you will always either work around women like you do now. If you don't work around with women, I bet you got a woman supervisor, a woman director, a woman boss, female. And so one of the challenges in your personal life, be nice, is when you have your lady, she's always saying, honey, why these women always call? Because women will tell me, well, after they bounce things off each other, then they need a man to talk to get a man's perspective. That's where you come in. So it ain't that you a player, brother. It's just that women like talking to you, but that will be some of the things that will cause you some drama too, through no fault of your own. Does any of that make sense, Be Nice?
Yeah, it actually does. I'm actually, I'm going through a breakup right now with my lady, and it was because of, a woman that I cheated with. But
Lady no more?
I wanted to ask you a question with regard to the year that I've been having, because I've been probably, the most tumultuous years I've had since being an adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my mid-30s, but, I just want to know if there's any, rainbow at the end of this storm that I'm facing right now.
Well, rainbow is 2 weeks away. Let me explain what's happening. I said to myself, what personal cycle is Be Nice in now? There's a technique. The only way you can get it is you must follow the formula. The formula is to take the month and day you born, April the 29th, and then add it to the year you want to know about. In this case, 27.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, not.
No, we got callers. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Turn your whole life down. I wonder why our listeners have the radio so loud when they call in.
I don't know. They be acting elderly or something.
Caller? Okay, you're here.
Ava.
Ava, my pleasure. What's your birthday, dear? Hey, this year you should have been. This should have been a cycle of self-improvement, weight loss or exercise program. Then in April you did a lot of soul searching on to deciding what's in your best interest. That's what's happening. You're very, very so cold. You're just very logical. So a man just can't walk up and say, yo, boom, Ava, pick up your energy shoot and some stimulating from the fifth floor. You got a nice body because your left eye. Yeah.
I saw Annabelle this weekend, and I done saw It.
A personal reading.
And give me a call so we can consumption.
I know he needs
I always
something
keep those
right
things in mind. All right, so if you feel you need a one-on-one with no voices listening in on the radio waves, you'll also give me a call, schedule an appointment for you to go.
Wow.
And everything up. I need to dot those I's, cross those T's, get everything in, and already is trying to reconnect with you.
That is.
Right
now.
People
She
realize
just,
the
oh,
game.
there. Let's, it wasn't personal. Let's move to the next caller really quickly. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Please turn your... Hey, DeAndre, you got to stop yelling.
120 Edward and Canterbury. And although both y'all are the same number ones, y'all are Aquarius. Her key numbers, by the way, are the 1, 4, and 8. Saturday. Your best days are Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Heart palpitations, you're going to get more weaker than the left eye. This year, you have been very, very busy. Everything is going to be. The only difference between you and Ava, the last caller, is not honest. You're honest with people, but your experience with everybody is not always honest with you. Boom, I want to give numerology reading. Well, you don't go to a person that does somebody else, but you need to go for somebody who does. This is all I do. People ask me, do I have a job? But there's no job. It's a passion for me. It's a love for me. I do this day in, day out, year in, year out, decade in, decade out. I mean, that's how long I've been doing this. I wrote 6 books. I'm into this. This is what I do. So when you're seeking advice from anybody, you need to make sure they got that same kind of advice. So when I used to sell insurance, they had this phrase, the large words added, the small, nevertheless, sir. Anybody just push some documents under your nose and say, you're a nice guy, you're straight up, you don't take orders well, you've even been an entrepreneur, but that's not your problem.
Yeah. Now you're going to stop yelling, ain't you? Oh, man. Yes. Behind you, brother. I'm writing book number... Down society for centuries. They're not going to try to figure this kind of stuff out while they build cities based off of this science. This is a real science.
When Adolf Hitler's astrologist, effectologist, I mean, you will be shocked that they will poo-poo the average Joe for
Wow.
kinds of things. For example, show you how it looks. I told you, that's the money number, 1 + 7 is 8. Bullish. Well, it's a black bull that lets you know you have just...
Yikes. Wow. See, people ain't paying attention like that. That exactly hit me to the numerology stuff.
Hey.
And I had never seen anybody break it down that way.
You can call
Michael's number. He said that Michael Jordan... He's against Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson wore number 30. I think M is the 13th letter in the alphabet. J is the 10th letter, MJ 23. Then he said if you add I, which is the 9th letter, to 23, you get 32. Irving.
So notice I got excited when you said, I said, you know Fumo D?
Yeah.
And I told you right away, that man is on.
Yeah. 7, we've been tight ever.
Dang.
Jesus. Right now. 3, Gemini. Appointment. I think it's fair. Make an appointment. He's shown.
The active stand is one day. The typical description of your time. So Gemini is too crazy. And you've always been a very, very solid, serious, no-nonsense type of Gemini lady. Always exhibited integrity, would have done well in business, an administrator or manager or supervisor or president or CEO. 2018 without anybody, all of that will change before the year is over. 2.